Today I'm going to paint a cloudy sky. Hi friends, I'm Olga Koelsch, a watercolor artist, teacher and a book author. Welcome to my studio. To paint clouds, we should focus on painting the sky. I will mix cobalt blue and I will damp it a bit with cadmium orange. Just a bit on the tip of the brush to make this blue look a bit more natural. And I'm going to paint the sky around the clouds, so painting technically a negative space. So I'm painting around the cloud. I have a pretty big brush and that can create nice interesting brush strokes, so I just use it, leave some areas in between, more narrow clouds, fluffy one on the top and more scattered clouds on the bottom. About this. So we did the sky. Now I will add more of cadmium orange into my mix to get more grayish tone. And with this grayish tone, I will paint shadows in the clouds. Now I paint inside the clouds, painting shadows. When I paint shadows, I can overlap with the sky part to let those paints mix. Can add a bit more. It's not one shape at the just at the bottom of the cloud. Cloud consists of a lot of fluffy parts attached one to another. Something like this. I wash brush, dry it with a paper towel and soften the edge. Soften the edge of this shadow. Just clean, damp brush. I can also, for smaller shapes, I can just go with the tip of the brush and soften the bottom part of the cloud. That will make the bottom part a bit darker and softer, and the upper part more sharp, more exposed to the sunlight. So now I work inside the clouds, making the nuances. Making the nuances, can add a bit more of gray. I will add a bit more of cadmium orange into the same mix to make it slightly warmer. Add a couple of those warm spots in the clouds, and immediately with clean damp brush soften it. No sharp lines inside the clouds. Can be on the top. It's pretty normal. I think I can go more with the darkness, so I repeat my mix again. Cobalt blue, cadmium orange, gray mix. I can remove water on a paper towel, and I want to turn it more into the warm part, like this. It is still wet. It allows me to make a bit more of mixing. From light to dark, I move my brush from light to dark. That helps to create these fluffy bubbles. This paper dries very quick, so it's completely dry in this part, but this paper also allows you to wash it out pretty easy. So if I would like to correct shape of the cloud, I can just work with the tip of the brush and work a little bit on the shape, like this. So all papers, they have pros and cons. What's important that you get used to your paper, and then you can get the max of it. So this is a little bit snail looking cloud. I think I can soften the bottom. Yeah, like this. What's important that you don't, once your paper is dry, is getting dry, you're not going more on it, not painting more on the top. Or for example, I would like to add maybe a bit more of shadows here, but right now the paper is almost dry and that will spoil it. So I'm not going to do that. I'd rather work on some softness. This one is a bit weird, so I will make this sharp edge a bit softer. Improvising, or paint with imagination. So this was very quick, cloudy sky. Thank you so much for painting with me. I hope you enjoyed the process. I'm looking forward to know what would you like to paint next. And see you soon.